this content is for kids.
It's not for kids.
Isn't that what I said?
No, it's not for kids. If you are 13 years or younger, this is not for you. Do I have to kill somebody in order to actually make that point across?
No, man, you don't have to kill
Wait
no
a
one.
second.
Oh, no.
When we return to our planet, the High Court may well sentence you to torture.
He likes movies, we like movies. Septum Sin versus the world. 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 I'd buy that for $1.
Happy New Year to you, or New Year's Eve as it is, as we count down together for the end of 2019 and the start of 2020. As you can see, I've got my nice little party cat that I'm wearing. Or was that supposed to be party hat? What do you think? Is that, which one is...
She can work either way, I suppose.
Well, in any case, for as long as it stays on my head, anyway. So let's do a little bit of fun. I was looking at it, and when we were talking about Christmas wish list items, he put a lot of, like, non-tangible items on his list originally. And of course, this is a physical media channel. So I said, well, why don't we do a hopes for the future list? But we'll also end this with a pickup. Matter of fact, I'm going to take another picture with these in the future. But in any case, so we've got some extra pickups at the end. But we decided to come up with some non-tangible things that we have hopes for in the new year. And these can actually be a lot of the things you had on your Christmas list. And I've got a couple that I've come up with. So who wants to go first for this?
And just to clarify, he honestly, the main reason I did this was I didn't want to seem too much like a sort of gimme, sort of like, it didn't want to seem all materialism.
It's a physical media channel. And people took off their, like, wish lists for 20, like, it's like, these are the games I'm looking forward to during this time. It's about physical media.
And honestly, some of these most of these are more important than anything I had on that list. But it was still a fun list. I had a good time with it. So I guess we're going with 5. That's the plan?
Yep.
Okay.
So, start us off.
So, the first one I had on there was, and some of these are big ideas, so, bear with us.
Yeah.
So the first one was peace of mind for those who've lost loved ones this year.
Yeah, that's a good one. We lost one as well this year.
Right. Well, we have already mentioned, of course, his beloved Mr. Larson. We also had a good friend who lost their father a couple months back and what have you. So never an easy thing, never a good thing. So there is good to the next stage, but it's never an easy thing. So, yeah, that was my first one.
Well, mine is also related to death. It's like my hope for the next year is for no people or pets to die in my life in the next year. That includes friends and family, and family and friends of friends. So it goes it's a pretty extensive list.
Right.
Nobody likes to lose a pet. We were devastated when we lost Mr. Larson last week. And it's just one of those bad things that's happened. Actually, it's almost been 2. No, just 1. But still. But in any case, nobody should have to lose a loved one. And maybe this year, why don't we just say this year, everybody stay alive. then everybody can die next year.
Well,
I mean, depending on how things turn out, it might happen. So, yeah.
okay, well,
Well, one
and
more
that's
year of enjoyment.
well, that's, I guess, a good segue into my next one, which, and this covers all kinds of stuff, and since we try not to go too political on this channel, I'm not going to go into too much detail, but broadly speaking, one of my major wishes this year is intelligent behavior from Americans of all stripes in the coming year. I don't care if you are a dyed-in-the-wool conservative, or if you are even more of a flaming tree hugger than I admittedly am, or if you're anywhere in weird off directions somewhere from the center, or if you are dead center, what makes a man go neutral? You know, I don't care where you are. I really hope that people can be reasonable and talk to each other
Yeah.
and think this year. We have not had enough of that lately.
Well, why don't I follow that up with the one I have at my number 4, which is for a stable and happy November 2020.
Yes.
Be that as it may, that month has the potential for violence, has the potential for a lot of mental and physical anguish. So we're going to see. We've got a very big election. No matter where you land on the line, it is a big election, and many people. And this is on both sides of it. This is on Republican side and Democratic side. Look at this as this is their last hope. Yeah. So, this is a big battle. And many people say, this is something that's going to galvanize one side or the other. It's like they're both galvanized already.
Yeah.
This is going to be a fight to the finish, one way or the other. And my worry is that it won't be a safe November, that one side's not going to be willing to concede, and then we're going to have violence. We've already had groups saying, if my person loses, we're going to take our guns and we're going to kill as many people who voted for the other guy as possible. And that's like, no. Bad form, no killy. I mean,
Yeah.
I won't be happy if the person I met is going to lose, but at the same time, I will just go gently into that good night instead of blowing it up.
Yeah. And this is the point behind my point.
Yeah.
If, remember, what is it that's drilled into us from an early age that sets America apart from the rest? Peaceful elections.
Yeah. We'll see.
Isn't that supposed to... That's what I always thought. Well, anyway.
We will see.
We will see. So, my next one. And I have actually already started working on this. I have resolved to utilize my free days much more efficiently than I have been. Today I did go to Yorktown, but not until I spent 2 hours in the morning working on this. My third one is I hope for the discipline and fortitude, and I should add to that the inspiration, to finish writing at least one book and to get it published.
Well, your brother published a book.
That's all the more reason why I need to. Oh, God.
Boy.
But I really want to. I really do. I'm not just joking around saying I want to be a writer. I just, for one, inspiration does not come easily to me. I have to force it out.
Well, my next one is to have a good vacation. And that's harder to get than it seems. It seems like every vacation I've had over the last 4 or 5 years has been marred by something. Like over the last 2 cruises, they were wonderful, but my wife was having issues. She got a concussion on one. She was hurting all throughout the second one. This vacation here, we had our cat die. the vacation we had in Hatteras didn't turn out the way that it should have turned out in some aspects, because it was a some people were isolated where they were and couldn't do anything. So it's all various things. So my hope is that this coming vacation that we're going to have, and we're going to do another, not us, but me and my wife are going to do another cruise in 2020. And my hope is that it turns out to be perfect, everything goes well, and that we can have a great vacation all the way.
So there you go, great vacation. Because I would say the Hatteras trip was a good vacation.
Well, again, it's different experiences.
Yes.
And everybody had a different experience. Like, you were able to go out every day, you were able to hike every day, you were able to do a lot of the stuff.
Yeah, but I also was the only person there without a car, so in some ways I was kind of isolated too.
So, yes.
Yeah, so, it would be fun. Well, without a car with me, I should say. And then I got back and found out that my car hated me for leaving it alone for a week. So, my next one, this is a problematic area for me. I put down the perfect job.
Perfect job.
We'd all love to have the perfect job. It's not easy. Basically, I have two great jobs.
Yeah.
I work in a library as a library assistant, and I work at a plant nursery as a nursery associate. And I absolutely love books. I love movies. I love media. We do this media here, so library's a perfect fit. I love plants. I love being outdoors. I love working outdoors. Like you said, Hatteras, I was outdoors most of the time. And in both places, I love the people I work with. I have really great coworkers. I don't like leaving. There's turnover, so they leave on their own. But I like where I'm at. The problems arise. One, I don't make jack at the library, and I barely make more at the nursery. They're both part-time. I cannot get benefits, vacation. I finally got vacation at the nursery this year.
Woo!
For the first time in 9 years. They started a vacation plan. I was able to pay for 2 of the days in Hatteras.
Yay!
So that was nice. But there was no retrofitting, So in case anyone's watching, I'm not complaining, I'm just stating facts. The fact is, if I could continue on straight ahead as is, but about triple the salary and benefits, I'd be set. I don't need much. I don't need to be filthy rich. I'd like to, but I don't need to. If I could continue on my current schedule, that would give me a fair bit of time to work on my writing without worrying about financial issues. It would be so nice. But, that's... So if I could find maybe one job that let me still do both of those, but again, covered the financial and healthcare bases, it's just difficult in this day and age to find a truly great job. And part of it is because the powers that be don't want most people to get their ideal job. They want people to just take those menial jobs to keep the cogs running, to keep, okay, I'm going to stop there and not go any further.
Back to those political things.
Yes, but basically, I'm not asking for much. I need more.
Well, speaking of needing more, my next one is for promotion. If I could be promoted one time, I really don't have any major aspirations. I just want enough to cover my job plus my second job. If I could do that, and instead of working 60 to 70 hours a week, work only 40 hours a week, I would feel much better about my life. Right now, when I say I have this I gotta watch, I got this I gotta watch, a lot of the time it's all dependent on what my work schedule is like. I have an advantage sometimes during my work that I can watch stuff while I work, but not always. Like at this point in work, I am working constant. There is no time to watch anything. At least for the next couple of months, I'm probably going to have maybe like that much time. So I would love to be able to just have the 40 hours, because I found out like whenever I'm off for even just a slight bit, even from the second job, I feel like my mental faculties improve like big time. My ability to remember things improves. My interest in doing things, like I cleaned the office in this house. I helped clean out the linen closet during this time. During work, I don't have that motivation. I want to sleep. That's all I want to do.
There's a lot of truth to that, because it's like, especially if you can, especially if you're not working every day.
Yeah.
It's like with me, because I work so many partial shifts, it's like if I have a day off, I want the day off. I don't want to be doing big projects like cleaning the office or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
You know, but also what you were saying, like, when you're off for long stretches of time and you don't have the structure of a job or something, that also makes you lazy, and it's kind of, so it's good to have a middle ground.
Well, you want to pick up, and you want to create structure, which is why things like that start getting done.
Right.
So, again, it's just something.
Okay.
You got one more?
I got one more, and this is a big one, and it has all kinds of ins and outs that kind of like the politics are best left unsaid on air. At least some of them. But to put it as simply as possible, I would really like to have an awesome girlfriend. That's putting it as simple as possible. I would really like to find someone that I really get along with, where there is potential for something more. And yeah, and that gets harder with every passing day.
So, this will feed into the last one.
Yeah.
Which is one that we should have both agreed on, which is for the channel to take off in the new year. Because you see, if the channel takes off and we become famous, your chances of that last one will go up like exponentially.
That's true.
Yeah.
'Cause, women love those YouTube stars. They go all over them.
Well, it depends on the YouTube star. But, people like PewDiePie, well, women are all over PewDiePie. So.
Is that maybe not the best? I don't remember. I don't know.
Of course, then again, he makes millions off of YouTube, so it would naturally come to that.
True. I don't think we'll be making millions.
But hey, if we could get to 200 subscribers this year, that'd be nice.
Oh, we're well on the way, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, we've gotten like 3 or 4 more subscribers in the past
we're at,
week.
what, 180?
We're getting higher. I know that much. I don't have it on my thing, but I mean, we've gotten some new subscribers. It seems like we get 1 or 2 every week or so.
Cool.
We are a slow burn. Apparently, we get this and we get like 1 or 2 people. We get a shout out here or on this channel or on that channel, and then we do a little bit, and then we move up a little bit, and we don't lose a lot of subscribers. We just don't gain very quickly.
And actually, this is a good part for me to insert something. This is not so much a wish list or something. This is one thing I actually am working on. For those of you, and we have a handful of very faithful subscribers who do watch tons of videos and comment, and thank you for that. We do appreciate it. For a while there, I was very good at responding to you, and then I wasn't. And it wasn't that I suddenly thought I was too good for you. I just have not been watching the channel.
See, and I'm notified no matter who's comments on whatever video.
I'm not.
Yeah.
So I'm going back and playing catch up. And I am working at I've watched a lot of our videos. Of course, now I'm hung up on a 3.5 hour behemoth.
Our like 100th video.
Yes.
Woo.
So I'm probably not going to be commenting on a lot of the really old ones, except now and then when I feel like it. But I am trying to get caught back up and hopefully get back into that.
And he is an admin on our Facebook page. Not that he uses it, but
No.
he is an admin to that. So some of the posts could come from him.
Yeah.
99.9% of the posts have come from me, but eventually.
Oh, and watch our pickup video. You'll see something on that nature as well.
So with that, I've got a couple of fun things. We are, again, a physical media channel. So we're going to put some physical media in all of the things
All
we
right.
do. And helping out a fellow YouTuber who's on some hard luck. We're talking about Wet Movie 1. He's an awesome guy who's fallen on hard times. Have you heard about everything that happened to him?
I know you said something about it.
So the man got accused of like some stuff that he really didn't do. He got fired from his job. They basically strung him on for like 2 weeks. And then fired him out of the blue. So then he finds another job, but they require a proper ID. But the DMV keeps losing his ID in the mail. And he has not been able to get his ID. He's had to pay for it 3 times, and he has yet to get it from them. California must have some screwed up DMV, I would tell you that.
I must.
But, so he's been trying to do things to make ends meet. I've contributed what I can. I can't contribute a lot these days. I spent too much, and I'm in hurt right now. But I bought a couple of random packs from him, and if you can, try and help him out. Go over to Wet Movie 1's site, see what you can do to help him out monetarily. I mean, I may not be the best financially in the world, but I have a job. I am lucky for that.
Yeah.
I mean, even you have work, so to speak. You're not without any work.
I mean, I may be underemployed, but I am employed. So yeah.
Yeah, so it's something that, I'm hoping that he gets something new in the future. So, I ended up getting these random Blu-ray things from him. So I wanted to do this and share this with you. If I don't have any of these, then I'll probably keep them. But if I do have some of these and you don't have any, you would be free to get them.
Sounds good.
So let's see what we've got here. First one. Will Ferrell and Amy Poehler. If you can't beat the house, be the house.
Yeah.
So, you're a Will Ferrell fan. Was this a good movie?
I have not seen it. I had mixed feelings about how much I wanted to.
The slipcover looks like it's something that would that has seen better days, but he usually takes pretty good care of his stuff.
Oh yeah.
So, my guess is it's just more on transit. I mean, he came from California. So yeah, I'm willing to give it a watch. I mean, it is going to be moved up in the queue because it's used. But
you can use that as a break in your Seinfeld viewing.
This one hasn't even been opened. Joe Camp's Benji's Very Own Christmas Story.
Oh.
I guess I'll have to watch this next year. I'm not going to watch it this year. And since it's new, I have a reason to keep it
Right.
in its container. And then I'll see whether I want to keep it or not.
Cool.
All right, so let's see what else. Jump. Nebraska.
That's a good one.
That is a good one. I've
Yeah.
seen this one. I really enjoyed it. I'm glad to have it now as a part of my collection.
Nice.
So that's actually worthwhile. I need to remake this thing a little bit because this case is kind of beat up. But I will have to. I've got some spare cases, so I'm going to do some first aid on it. Can't wait to rewatch this. This was actually pretty good. So next one. All right. Succession.
Oh,
The first season. So, power, politics, and money, and all the family. This is provocative, bitingly funny series.
That's a good cast.
I might be willing to check it out, see if it's worth checking.
I've heard
looking
good
into.
things. Well, I've heard a little bit about it.
It's a long-running series?
Probably not.
Well, we'll see. So I got a second one.
All right.
Did I? I didn't show it, did I? Here you go. Well, so far, haven't gotten you lucky yet.
Oh,
Well, you know you wanted that Benji's Christmas.
yeah, I know. Oh, dear God.
So, I actually own this.
So do I.
So,
He
Sausage
gave it
Party.
to me. Yeah.
It's a fun one. It is enjoyable in a raunchy sort of way.
It is enjoyable, but there is at least one scene that will make you feel like you must have a shower.
It reminds me of the 2016 election because we watched it right beforehand. Oh,
Yes.
Bad Teacher.
Yeah.
I can't remember whether I have this or not. Do you have this?
No.
If you don't have it and I have it, you can have it. Let's see. Bag of Bones, Bad Santa. I guess I don't have it. Well, you're
Unless
doing
you
pretty
have
good.
it unwatched.
That is true. I could have it unwatched. I mean, it sounds like something I wouldn't watch. Though my wife likes the movie, so it's very possible that I do have it. No, I don't.
Oh, good for
She
you.
likes it. I guess I will keep it then.
You lucked out.
It's a newbie,
Oh, nice.
so I don't have to watch it anytime soon. Actually, you know what? I have been wanting this.
Nice.
Because I actually like Waterworld. It's surprising that I do. So, and it's on Blu-ray too. I mean,
Yeah.
that's kind of cool.
Nice.
So, The Postman. Ooh, look at that edition. That
Yeah.
is very pretty.
It is.
This was not a bad film. I saw this in theaters.
Same
I
here.
do own it.
Yeah, I own that as well.
So, I might upgrade because I think... Let me see what my...
Actually, I do believe that was one of the very first Blu-rays I purchased.
Because that's one that really does need to be a Blu-ray film.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, where the one... Oh, no, I got this version.
Hmm.
But
You don't have the slipcover?
I don't have the slipcover,
Well, now
so I
you
might
do.
steal the slipcover. Let me make sure it's the same version.
Looks like it.
Yeah, it does. So, yeah, I'm getting that... I'm stealing that slipcover. So, thank you, Wet Movie
Stealing from
One.
yourself. Yeah.
So, now I've got the slipcover for Where the Wild Things Are.
Mm-hmm.
And some interesting films that I
Yeah.
will be checking out in the near future,
Mm-hmm.
except for the Benji one. So,
And you could put those on eBay if you wanted to.
why? They wouldn't get me much.
You
They
know?
might be Christmas gifts, though.
Yeah,
I mean, I know some people who would love Sausage Party,
yeah.
and I'm sure there would be people who like this.
Oh, yeah.
So, any case, well, thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a pleasant and happy New Year.
Bye.